And it's just like, relatable, but they are always showing, they obviously have a social media manager who's showing different people. So you get to see a bunch of different people who work there. But yeah, I think like, if say Dwell opened 1 million stores and we're all over the world now, and you just have to have like a Dwelly character, it's like.
So the larger companies maybe just focus in on one individual.
Yeah.
That could be that representative that is a character, and they can build up the narrative around that character.
Especially, yeah, I think if they're scared of giving the reins to some random person, not random necessarily, but like,
but then it's very contractual, and you're this person for a long time, and you're locked in.
Well,
we're paying
Jake,
you.
we're on the second iteration of Jake.
Yeah,
but after how many years?
Right, that's true.
I couldn't tell you. I mean,
and the first Jake, he asked for too much money, and they said,
get out of here. I don't know. I might have an opinion about that though, because it's almost like maybe I just don't know because I'm not a theater person. But it's like when the Marvel characters or like superheroes are like, we don't want to be superheroes anymore, and they're like, I'm like, stop it! You're making $1 million bazillion dollars. Like, just relax.
Like, no, you have to be a superhero.
I would totally be. Madeline from State Farm.
The characters from The Office, like for the most part, haven't broken away from those characters.
Right.
They were 10 seasons?
Yeah, so long.
I mean.
And also, like, aren't they still making money on it still being
residuals?
On?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'd be chilling.
Several of them haven't really done much in their career, not because they haven't tried, but because they just didn't succeed in other roles.
Yeah.
But they're fine.
Well, did you know, talking about that, so off topic, did you know Steve Carell just did his first Broadway show?
No.
Yeah.
Is that the? Good. I just saw something pop up this morning.
It's called like Uncle V something.
Is that when John Krasinski just saw him for the first time in like a year or two? Something just popped up in my feed.
No, that I think is the If movie. John Krasinski's If movie.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw that cue. It was really cute. Okay. And they were like, oh, I miss you, Yeah. But no, like randomly. Yeah, he's like on Broadway. Yeah.
I'm not surprised, but also surprised.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of one of
personal branding.
Yep. I mean, he's done a great job speaking of that. But yeah. Okay. What you got?
I just want to know if you could do the character that you do.
Oh, online. The Story Steal girl? See, it's not a character. It's just me. It is me.
Personal branding. It's
personal
a
branding.
little bit of a character.
So, yes. So, this is funny. I'll give you the backstory and then I'll give you the chant. So, we were standing in the warehouse and, furniture takes up a lot of space and you only have so much space. And so, Jeff, my boss, was like, how can we get rid of this stuff? And, like, we can sell it at a discount. And I was like, why don't we, like, do like daily deals or something? And then we just kept talking and I was like, what if we like do a story steal? And we had just been talking about one by Everybody Knows the Rules, and I was like, somehow, I don't know how I did it, but I came up with this chant. And so this still happens today. They'll give me something and I'll say, okay, everybody be quiet. I'm always like, quiet on the set, everybody. And I'll go on the story. Just like this. We're back again with the story steal, and everybody knows the deals. No refunds, no returns, no exchanges. Everything comes as is and must be picked up within 48 hours, or we can deliver for a fee. This is what we have for you today. Swipe. And so then it'll be like, this coffee table was originally $8.99, now going for $99. First to DM wins. And so then they DM me. They used to have to call in to pay. Now they DM. I send them a link through the website. They buy it. Liquidation. So we're like,
is it that big of a deal?
It is that big of a deal. People ask for it. They will DM if we haven't done one in a few days. I had like 4 or 5 DMs the other day because I was doing story steals and they were like, we want coffee tables. And I was like, yes, ma'am. You can have coffee tables.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a house right now. I am following.
Oh my gosh. Hey, we do free design service.
And I heard she does design boards.
Yeah, and I do design boards now, which is actually so fun. But
so she'll give you a design board. Tour you the facility, give you a steal of a deal.
Steal of a deal.
And then you can do a TikTok with her.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's perfect.
If you'd bless me with being in a TikTok with you, I'd be forever.
Done.
Okay.
Done. But yeah, it's so much so a thing that I have been recognized in public as the girl who does story steals, which is why they're like, oh, the story steal girl. And then... so much so a thing that we literally 2 days ago changed our on sale page on our website to steals.
Nice.
Yeah. And so now we're just going to put them all there. And I'm still going to do the chant, still going to present it online. The code will still be there. But before, I was making the product online and hiding it. so that you would have to know what to search. Like we've had people actually go in if like story steals don't sell, and they'll type in story steal to the search bar. It's just like not in any category, but you can still find it, and they'll buy it. And I'm like, you guys, you're not supposed to do that, which is great. I mean, of course you are.
Smart.
So now we see the demand, and so we're just gonna put it on the page, and the headline is just gonna be scratch and dent this one available, and once you buy it, then we'll just tag it for you. That's it. Yeah. So, and that. When we do lawn sales, which is where we sell all of our staging furniture so they can buy new stuff, we do it like once or twice a year. Now we're just going to do it online. It's going to be lawn sale every day.
Just give me a heads up on those days.
I'll let you know.
All right.
Keep your eyes on the steals page. Notifications on.
Gonna need it. Final question. You're talking to up-and-coming marketers, and what advice can you give them? Maybe tailor it a little bit more towards if you see a demand, steals, lean into it with your customer. Like what things should someone be keeping an eye out with their clientele?
I definitely think like first off advice is like don't be afraid to work for free for a little while. Even if it's like, oh, you have a job and like, but you're learning on the side. Like I did a lot of that. I still do a lot of it. Like off the clock, I'm going to watch this video. I'm at home, whatever. You got to stay a student of the game always because things are changing thanks to the algorithm all the time. Just wild.
So nice.
Love it so much. But honestly, sometimes it's like, sometimes it's good for you if you catch it first.
I have to ask you something off air, yeah.
Yeah. And then I think something really unique that I've been able to do at Dwell is because I started as a salesperson and because my desk is literally facing the front door. I can listen to my customer all the time, and I am answering the DMs all the time. And so I know what people are looking for. I know what questions they're asking. I'm able to answer those questions. Like my schedule and the way that I post has gotten a million times better because I know what they're going to ask me. They're going to ask me how much it costs. They want to see the whole thing. They want to see it styled. And so I'm like carouseling these posts or like making sure my reels are catered to that, unless I want to invoke some engagement, and then I leave out answers. But I think just like
That's smart.
Yeah.
Dang.
So you're like, don't put the price, and people will comment and be like, what's the price? And you're like, thank you so much. So if you're hurting for a little engagement, that's what you do. But anyway, like I think sometimes marketing can become removed because you are marketing and you're in your department and you can work from home because everything you can do is from home. But I think like even if you're, however your setup is, like even if you're like working for like Lululemon and you just like ask the manager, like, can I go work a Lululemon? Like that's why undercover bosses exist. Like sometimes you just need to know what your actual client is asking for. Like sometimes the data tells us a lot, like who's our target customer, but I want to hear their voice and I want to know what they're saying and what they're thinking, and not just the people that are commenting online, because some people aren't gonna do that. You want to know exactly what they're doing. So I think that's a really cool opportunity and something different that not everybody gets to have is like, I think if somebody who was remote and said, hey boss, can I come into the store or can I just sit at my restaurant for 4 hours and work from there so I can listen to what my hostesses are saying and like how we can do things, I think they'd be super impressed by that. It's like, I think that would be really cool.
I think you're spot on.
Thank you.
Without a doubt. Yeah. Well, we do have to wrap up. We're getting really close to the end of our time.
Oh, geez.
So thank you so much for coming in.
Yeah, thank you.
Could you tell just everybody one last final thing, where to find you?
Yeah, so my Dwell is at Dwell Home Market, and then there's at Dwell Staging, so you can find us there, especially for steals and deals. And then personally, Madeline_South.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming. We really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you, guys.